Hey up, me ducks, what's happening? What's happening, guys? Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. We're going to do the prediction show yet again here on the channel. We're going to try and get the lineups right for tomorrow's game. Leicester take on Villa at Villa Park on Sunday. It's a 2:05, slightly adjusted on the times, apparently. I don't know when that was changed, but I've only just noticed, but who cares? 2:05 tomorrow, Sunday, kickoff at Villa Park. I've got Winks here with me as well, and we're going to try, as a team, you guys in the chat too, are going to try and build up the team. Winksy, how are you doing, bro? All right?
Yeah, man, I'm fine. Obviously, I've been hearing a little bit of news that we've just spoke about a little bit before. I don't know whether it's true or not, but it could be a good chance for you guys to actually get a win.
Yeah, the news that Winksy is talking about, we've just spoke off air, is that Aston Villa's hero, the main man himself, Mr. Fall Guys, Jack Grealish, by the way, is apparently has been injured and has not turned up for training. So I don't know how true that is, but that's been breaking over the course of the morning. I haven't seen that because I've been delivering people's mail this morning. As you know, I'm a postman. So, yeah. If that's true, I fancy our chances, Winksy, don't you?
Yeah, that I just said it's the heartbeat of their team. It's very much similar to what we've got at United with Bruno Fernandes. They're very similar players in the fact that they are the driving force for the attacking football as well as defending, and they've also he's got like that captain mentality. It's going to be difficult, to be fair, to see an Aston Villa team without him.
Yes, definitely. He's been the driving force of that team for probably too long, to be quite honest with you. He's now definitely maybe a big shark in a small pond, but I don't know. Maybe he deserves that move to a big club. But at the same time, Villa are a big club. Sorry for disrespecting any Villa fans that watch this. I didn't mean that. You boys are a massive club, absolutely huge. I think you're in like the top 8 of biggest teams in England, right? But I mean current, like as in big 6, if you know what I'm saying. I'm surprised he's not gone to a bigger club yet, Jack Grealish. Yeah. LCFC Grace says this game is unfair and that they've had an 8-day rest. Life's a bitch, mate. We have to play the cards that you dealt with. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. People are chasing European football. You can't use the European football as an excuse in the Premier League. It's another cup competition that we're in. And at the end of the day, I'm happy to have European football.
I wasn't happy. Imagine next season if you'd have got Champions League. That's 10 times worse than Europa, with the fact that you're going against teams that will crush you, in the fact that they're just mental teams like Barcelona. You got the Juventuses and your Bayern Munichs. You should be lucky to be the fact that you're going against your bloody Istanbuls and whatever. But
you say that. But when Leicester's debut in the Champions League, we were the last English team knocked out. By the way, just for the record.
Yeah, but that was when you weren't suffering with all these crippling injuries that you constantly get.
At the minute it's madness. Panav is back in the channel. He's a Villa fan. I'm going to ask him while he's here. What do you think of the of Grealish not being potentially in the team, Panav? I'd love your thoughts on that. Itzburn is here as well. I think Castagna Ricardo will play tomorrow. Well, we're going to do that in a second. We're going to do that one in a second. Can you do a collab with City Extra for the next Leicester versus Man City game? I will try my best, Diaz. I will try my best to arrange that for you. I'm always trying to do collabs. We've already just featured on the Fogden's channel. We did the Premier League prediction stuff, and I did go for Leicester 2, Villa 2, but that's based on just not knowing anything. But now I'm going to have to change my mind, because if this is true about Grealish being out, Aston Villa turned Arsenal over 1-0 like we did, by the way. And they had Barkley, Grealish and Watkins and Traore on. So with no Grealish, I'm thinking we could take them. I don't think we could take them. I'll be honest with you.
They're there for the taking if Grealish isn't playing. I mean, as I said, that Aston Villa team right now, current form, is Grealish.
Yes, yeah.
So
I've got another announcement to make as well on the channel. We're going to be doing watch-alongs for the United stuff going forward. I'm not going to be doing them. It's going to be Winksy that's in my earpiece. Winksy's going to be doing sort of like watch-alongs almost. He's not going to be on via face, but he will be in via voice, and graphics will be on stuff and stuff. So it's all good. We're building a little community. You can come in and have a chat with Winksy. It's all good. I don't know when we're going to do the next one, Winksy, because I've not really spoke to you off air. Probably something I should have done, but I haven't had time. So I'm going to ask you now, are you going to be doing the next one?
I'm hoping to do the next one. To be honest with you, it's going to be a little bit of an on-off thing. It's just something to do every now and then. I'm not dedicating myself to be doing every single week. Like you yet. Maybe in the future, but at the minute, I kind of want to spend a lot of time with the family while you can. Okay. Like you. But,
definitely.
I want to do the odd few, to be fair, and I think I'm going to be doing the Newcastle one, if that's all right with you.
Okay, listen, for guys in the chat, there's 30 of you in the chat who've not seen the Man United thing. I've made a setup for Winksy. This is what it looks like. So when Winksy's doing it, you'll see that Winksy, when he talks, his lines move on the graphics. There you go, there they are. And on the screen, we have like graphics and stuff going on as well. And Winksy's in charge of the chat. He can pop them up on screen still. Go on, Winksy, you can do your thing now. You can pop the chat up, can't you?
Yeah. I'll just do this.
There you go. See, so Winksy can do it. See, Winksy can do it too. You see, so there you go. Make sure you tune in to the stuff that we're going to be doing as well. It's all good, man. Right. Congratulations to 7K. Who said that? Someone said that. It's Ben. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. That's thanks to Fogden, really, who's tagged me in on the Prem predictions video that we did. Brilliant stuff, Fogden. I really appreciate it. So the TDL army are also in the house now as well. Right, let's do this. Let's try and predict the bloody team. So, first of all, Kasper Schmeichel, the fat Casper, or Corset Casper, I now like to call him. Thanks to that reporter that says he must wear a corset. Where's that come from, Winksy? I'll never know. But Kasper Schmeichel is my definitely my goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. You know what? I kind of do rate Danny Ward, to be unfair to you, but with the Premier League fixtures, it's going to be Kasper.
Yeah. What about the centre backs? Where are we going? Anyone in the chat? Are we going for Fofana? I don't know if Fofana's going to be returning or not. I've still not seen anything on Fofana that he's going to be returning. I'm just having a quick look now because his set date is I'm sure it was the 3rd of March or something like that. Let's just have a quick look at Wesley Fofana's return date. It's the 6th of the 3rd. So Fofana won't be cleared. So it's going to be Evans and Soyuncu is who it will be. It'll be Evans and Soyuncu. It will not be Fofana. Fofana's not in. So what I'm going to do is put them in because that's a guaranteed almost, isn't it? Let's be honest to ourselves.
Yeah, man.
That's almost a guarantee. So starting will be Johnny Evans and Soyuncu. There's no point even debating it. Right. Now then, Castagna. Is he back? Kingdom, welcome. Afternoon, pal. How are you? You good? I'm good, pal. Busy as usual during the day, and still doing the football stuff as well. Featured over on Fogden's channel, Kingdom. So massive stuff for us on the channel. Helped us grow over 1,000 subs nearly in a day. I know. I never ever boosted to 1,000 before like that. I think we got like 600 or something from Expressions once when we were live on his channel, but never 1,000 in a day. It's absolutely nuts.
It was mad, man. And it's not only that as well. They came over on the latest video that we did, and that's gone crazy as well. A little bit too fair.
It says here that the balance act that determined the success of Leicester, according to the Leicester Mercury website, that Castagna is available. So LCFC Grey, you are spot on, mate. It looks like we have got Castagna available. Will he start though? Ricky P's definitely going right. I don't care what anyone says.
Why wasn't he in the Europa League squad?
Rested, mate. Rested because don't forget he's still come back from a year of football. He's still, you know what I mean, and maybe he's just being careful with him. Who knows? Maybe Ricardo wasn't up for it even. Maybe he just said, you know what, I still don't feel 100%, so he's just rested. So that's fine. But he played a phenomenal game against Liverpool. So I think we're going Ricardo on the right.
I think so. I think it will be Ricky.
Yeah. And a lot of people are saying left back has got to be Castagna. Cheers, Mark, for that. I appreciate that, my friend. Castagna will be on the bench, says LCFC Kieran.
I think we'll see Luke Thomas.
I think we'll see Luke Thomas too.
I think he played well for you boys, to be fair to you.
James Justin is out for 9 months, Mike. I don't know where you've been, if you've been under a rock. James Justin tore his ACL, the same injury that Ricardo Pereira did. So he's going to be out for a good 9 to 10 months, unfortunately. So you boys are going for Castagna on left. I'm going to go with Luke Thomas, but I've been outvoted. All of you are saying Castagna. They're all saying Castagna, mate. And they're the one
after what's it called? NMCK will count now.
Mate, I've already been counting. There's over 10 Castagnas here and Pereira. Castagna. There's loads. It's Castagna.
I'm seeing more Luke Thomases.
Okay, now there is. There's more Lukes now. But don't Ricardo Pereira and Amate, says LCFC Karen.
I think he's going to save Amate for Europa League, to be fair to you.
I think so too. FCFC Gray says Luke Thomas as well. Lots of people are saying Luke now. Okay, let's put Castagna on the. Okay, they've spoken. We've been outvoted in the end. I mean, well, not.
I think if the Castagna was fit, you'd start him.
Yeah.
He just came back.
Yeah, I agreed. Tierney is a fantastic left back. I would have liked him. I think we were linked with him before Arsenal were. To be fair. He is clear. He is fantastic. But I think James Justin is definitely a very good contender.
I think he's even better this season than Tierney.
Yeah, definitely. But obviously we can't include people that are injured, unfortunately. So James Justin is no more at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Kingdom says he said Castagna's back, but didn't say he was starting. Yeah, I don't think he would start someone that's just come back from injury. That seems to be the Rogers way. The Rogers way. That sounds like a fucking road. Rogers way. Yeah, he's done that, hasn't he? He's introduced players from injury in about the 60th minute for 30 minutes. Well, maybe 20 minutes.
To be fair, apart from Siunchu, where he got him a bit too early and then he struggled again.
Yeah. Right, does Ndidi go into the CDM role? I can imagine so.
Well, he's been incredible this season. Obviously, he's had his little niggles, hasn't he?
Sam's got a very important. Yeah,
probably one of the best CDMs in the league.
Yeah, definitely. Ndidi's definitely up there for one of the best in the league. I don't care what anyone says. His game against Liverpool was fucking hell, unbelievable, mate. A lot of it depends on if Grealish is injured. I kind of think Rodgers would play a back five if Grealish does play. I see what you're saying there, but if Grealish is out, and that's what we're going off of the news at the minute, then we're going to play the usual formation. And I can only see it being Ndidi and Starman Yuri Tielemans. It didn't have the greatest of games, by the way. No one had the greatest of games in the Europa League against Prague on Thursday night. It was poor performance by the boys. It was a
bad game, man.
But don't you feel like the flow of the game was broken down by the fact that there was a lot of fouls and a lot of, when I say fouls, I mean diving by them. They were rolling around like they'd been shot. Did you see where Nacho got booked? Ian Nacho got booked. He got subbed on in about the 63rd minute, and he was booked for a yellow card within 30 seconds. Hadn't even touched the ball. His arm, his arm was like this, resting against the player here, and the bloke went down like when Homer Simpson grabs Bart. Honestly, it was embarrassing to watch.
I don't think they're they're ready for the Premier League side physicality, because if you saw it when Chowdhury plays, I think he made an appearance, didn't he? Because I remember him making a tackle on someone.
Yeah.
And he came in straight away and took his legs out, and they're like, I don't think they're ready for the physicality of the Premier League football clubs.
No, but that's their way. I think what they did, it was Undertaker tactics of mind games before the game started. They chatted shit about Casper's weight, Casper wearing a corset, the Leicester City being a shithole, and then the fox hunting stuff in the stadium as well. They knew they wouldn't be able to handle Leicester, so they played mind games instead and did the old fucking diving shit as well to slow the game down, slow the pace down, and bring it to their own way of playing. They've got no chance at the King Power next Thursday. I am.
It'll be an interesting game to watch.
I predict you now, it'll be supreme performance, and we'll slaughter them at the King Power Stadium. Watch
Wouldn't
this
surprise
space.
me.
Watch this space.
I think Leicester
Watch
have got
this
something to prove to them as well, because the fact that they've gone out there and this the city that most of these players live for now. So
Yeah.
it's not great.
Exactly. Right. Moving on. Ndidi and Yuri is an obvious in the middle, and there's no point even asking. No point even asking at all. Sup, chappers? Sup, Demi? How are you, chicken? And we're going to go with a number 10 role of Matters, I assume. Everyone in the chat's going to be saying the same thing. Ready, go, vote. Is it Matters? Let me know in the chat. I'm pretty sure.
Who else could you put up there?
Well, there's no one. There isn't anyone.
Perez,
you could put Tielemans there, and then put Hamza Chowdhury as a to CDMs, but you don't need to do that against. I don't think against Aston Villa. It's they don't play like fucking Liverpool with all these runs and off the ball runs as well. That Liverpool side just constantly batter you, and you need
Matters, man.
Yeah. It's Matters. Everyone's saying Matters in the chat. Matters it is. This is looking like a usual kind of lineup here, mate. Left and right.
Yeah.
It's the right one where everyone argues, but we'll go left. I'm pretty certain everyone's going to say Harvey Barnes. Pretty much certain. I would fancy a chance of Michael Brighton as well, but I think it's going to be Harvey Barnes on the left. Let's see what everyone says. TKTV say play Castagna. I don't think he will play. I genuinely don't think he'll play until about the 70th minute. But Harvey Barnes says everyone in the chat. Hassan says Harvey Barnes. LCFC Gray says Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Barnes.
No, look, they're all Barnes. They're all Barnes. So we're going to go with Barnes. And we will
Every
compare
time
this.
I hear that name now, I've got that meme. Do you remember
that meme?
The meme
Yeah. It's stuck
Harvey Barnes.
Yeah. He scores the equalising goal. Well, where's that from? I forgot. I've already
No idea.
I don't know.
Hilarious though. It makes me laugh.
Barnes goes left, right. Then, boys and girls, it's that time again. We should make a new It's time to play. Who goes right wing with Lee Chappy? Because every week it's the same bloody thing. It's Michael Brighton, it's Perez, or it's the Undertaker, or Kenge's Under for anyone that doesn't know who I mean.
I generally don't want to see Perez starting. Again,
I don't want to see Perez.
Appalling.
No, yeah, he deserves to be somewhere off screen. In fact, I'm going to drag him off screen. There you go. That's where he belongs, somewhere there. We'll leave him just so we can see him, just so he's peeking in. I don't know about Perez, to be honest with you. He'll probably be on the bench. Let's be honest. But are we going with Harvey Barnes on the left, and are we going with a Kenga's Under on the right, or is it going to be the usual Mark or Brighton? Which one?
The problem with this is the fact that everyone wants to go with what they want rather than what it's going to be. If you know what I mean, there's a massive difference between
Kevin. Who's fucking Kevin?
Who's Kevin? I've seen a lot of Kevin.
Do you mean Kevin Flynn? Are they on about that Flynn lad, the young Flynn?
I have no idea.
I have no. Am I missing something?
Oh my god, there's loads of Kevins.
Am I missing something? Kevin is all Brighton. Kevin is all Brighton. What's all that about? Is that the Fogden army? Oh, it was his fucking middle name. Remember? Did you not see the video?
Right.
It was his fucking middle name. Jamie Vardy went, Kevin! Kevin!
Oh, right. Yeah, I understand. I get it now.
I got it now.
I was like, why is everyone putting Kevin in?
Don't worry, lads. The penny dropped. The penny dropped. Don't worry. The penny fucking dropped. Kevin. Yeah, it's Kevin. Oh my God.
Christ, it's been a long day.
It's been a long week, mate. I've had a hectic week. Hectic week, honestly. The amount of people, you guys, honestly, tell your mums, tell your sisters, tell your aunties to stop ordering clothes and shit they don't need to wear because there's nowhere to go. Stop ordering things.
I've ordered loads of things on Amazon this week.
Fucking hell. Honestly, the amount of stuff.
Got some Lego coming.
You don't, what do you need Lego for?
It's a Lego United Stadium for my.
I hope you all tip your posters at Christmas for the amount of shit that we're carrying throughout the year. Honestly, it's
worst thing is it will all be in the bin by the end of it once we're all back in normality.
You know what? Because we're talking about it right now, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I don't care. Just a second. I'm doing it now. You'll piss yourself. This here. Hang on. 1 second. It's coming. I'll show you. Oh, for fuck's sake. This right here. I don't think I can fucking do it. Oh shit! No, I can't. Never mind. It don't matter. I can't do it on the fly.
Are you going to show them how much things you had? The boxes.
I was going to show on my fucking back of my van.
All right.
But I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can. They'll piss themselves. No, oh, I might be able to. No, I can't. That shit. Oh yeah, yeah.
There
you go. Here we go. Look at the state of this. You'll piss yourself. Ready? This is my fucking van. Look at the state of that. Look at it.
Nah, it's not too bad. I could do that in one go.
Yeah, of course you could. Yeah. That's all the way to the back, full of fucking bags of mail, plus ridiculous amounts of stuff in these bags. Honestly, it's unbelievable. Anyway, back to the football. We've got our 10 players on the pitch. I'm pretty certain that we're going to go with Jamie Vardy, right?
It's going to be Jamie Vardy.
It's got to be. And he's going to be playing on Thursday, by the way, because Iheanacho got booked for an elbow to someone's throat. Apparently. He was like this. He did it. And it went on slow motion. And he did absolutely fuck all to him. His elbow was about that far away from his throat, and his arm was like literally resting on his body. And yet the bloke went down like someone, like honestly, like Bart Simpson with Homer Simpson's hands around his neck. It was a fucking joke. So Jamie Vardy will be playing Thursday night football too, 100% for the full match, maybe, unless he plays Perez up top, which I hope he don't, because Perez is a turd right now. That looks like the team to me. That looks like the team to me. What does everyone else think? And by the way, there's 70 in the chat. Please go and check out the watch along link. It's pinned. If you could all click, there's 70 of you. So if you got my watch along up, we'll get more people in, and you'll help me.
70 likes right there.
Yeah, exactly. If you boys can do that and just click the link, and you can stay here, it just takes you to it. You click like and come back. That would be great, because here's the watch along. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing that tomorrow at 2:00. I think we're live at about 1:45 tomorrow on the channel, which is Aston Villa versus obviously Leicester. So please go and do that now. I've linked it. It's pinned. Go and do it and come back. You know what? Tell me you've done it, and I'll put you and say I've done it, and I'll put you up on screen. How's that? Can't be any fairer than that. Lee, do you know my Uncle Martin? Of course I do. I could tell you exactly where he lives, but I'm not going to, because it's private. But yeah, I do. Yeah, he lives on Blue Gates. There you go. I'm not saying the number.
A couple of people saying liked now.
I mean, Demi's an absolute legend. Legend. Freeze. It's Burns done it as well. Oh,
what was that?
Moped just went by. I've done it as well, Mr. Chappy. You're a good lad. You've done it. Good lad. There you go. Elbow. Perez is injured. Yes, he is. He is injured. I actually put him on screen just to debate on that right wing position. I have forgot that he was injured. Yes, the injury list is as follows. Dennis Pratt, again, I mentioned before, will be out to the 10th of the 4th. You've got Wesley Fofana out till 6th of March. You've got Perez out until the 6th of March. Sorry, my apologies on that. Timothy Castagne is potentially available for the game, and I can imagine he'll make the bench. James Justin out for 9 months, and Wes Morgan still no time on Wes Morgan being back. Here you are, Lee. Have a skinned. Hey, there's another pint on by LCFC Grey. Top man, thank you for doing that, pal. You know what? It's mad. It's absolutely mad. You boys that support the channel, really do. Yeah, I really do appreciate FCFC Grey. You are a star man. I appreciate all the members as well that are coming in right now. Castagna will be at the back at left back. Darren, I think he won't. I don't think he'll play until the 60th minute. I'm just going on what Rodgers has done before with Sionchu, with Ricardo, with whoever else, Ndidi and stuff, over the course of this sort of season where we've had injuries. He's brought them on slowly back into the season, not instantly. And Castagne's been out for 3 weeks, so he might do, but I can't see it. Will Winksy reveal his face at 10k? Yes. Hit the subscribe button. The nearer we get to 10k, Winksy's going to show his face. Yes, 100%. Of course, I'd like it. What's the point in being a member if you don't support? Come on now, says Demi. Yeah, thank you, Demi. Legend. She is a ledge. Would you take PSV's young right winger? Yeah, here we go again. More people trying the best with the banter, and I'm not reading that out. Is Grealish injured? Who knows? We're trying to find out. Yeah, we're trying to find out more, but it's just general news at the moment, isn't it?
It was confirmed that he wasn't in training. I think it was confirmed that he wasn't in training, but I don't know whether he's injured. It could be anything.
Aston Villa have 3 players out. They have Matty Cash out till the middle of March. They've got Courtney Horse, who's out till the 1st of the March, and they've got Da Silva, who's out with a knee injury till around the 22nd of Feb as well. Wowly, you've smashed 7k sub, says Miss Legend. And Darren's just putting a $5 in as well. Cheers, Darren. Really appreciate that, pal. Honestly, it's just it just makes me want to keep doing this as well. Just keep going. Just keep going, Chappers.
We've done more than smash 7,000. We bloody somersaulted belly flops on 7,000.
It's mad, and support from these boys that keep coming in and helping the channel like this is nuts. You're helping the channel by being a subscriber, by the way. You don't have to put money in. Not once have I asked you to put money in. You know, I need the money, because it's not about that. It's just about putting it back into the channel, and sometimes you've got to pay for things like StreamYard services and graphics and software and shit. So it all goes in. I'm trying to get a new camera.
And Winksy's.
Yes, and Winksy's fee. Yeah, congrats, Lee, says LCCK. Right, should we do the bench? Should we finish it off with the bench?
Yeah, man, let's go for it, bro.
I've already answered yes, Jack, I do. Castagna in for Luke Thomas, says bacon, peanut butter. More people voted the way around though, pal. So it's not up to me; it's up to everyone. I love supporting this fantastic channel. Says FCC, great top man. I think he started supporting me through Hot Mic. You know, when I was first started out.
I remember he was like one of the only people on Hot Mic, and then he hopped over because of you not doing it anymore. Yeah.
One day I might even go back. Who knows? Right, let's have a look. We've got no James Justin. Christian Fuchs is available. I'm popping up all the names first, and then we can decide. Daniel Amate is available. Let's get him over onto the bench. Who else is available? We've got Nacho is available.
Got to be him on the bench.
Danny Ward, obviously, he's going to be on the bench relieving there. Hamza Chowdhury available too.
Yeah, he's been fantastic.
He's been fantastic.
You know what?
Deserves a start, really.
The future. Yeah, really. I think it could be the future for your club if indeed he goes elsewhere or gets injured.
Yeah, I agree. Mendy's available as well. Dennis Pratt's not. Drewsbury Hall's out on loan. Jakovic won't even get on the bench because Ward's there. Super chat coming from Messi Lingen. Jamie Vardy scores a hattie in this game. I feel it. Yeah. He's not. Could do with a few goals, Jamie Vardy, couldn't he? Let's be honest. Could do with a few. We've got Ben Nelson could be there. Ethan Fitzhugh could be there. Lesh Bella, Vontae, Daly Campbell, and Tavares could be again. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see those lads. To be honest with it, I think we're going to see some.
Have you seen the super chat? Sorry, I don't want to cut in, but
yeah, I just did the super chats.
Sorry, must be. I'm looking at the my iPad because of what's it called? That Hudson-Odoi got subbed on and then subbed off 20 minutes later. I just saw Danny put it as well. It just came off my iPad.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Right. Honestly, though, mate, who do we pick out of this bench? We've got the bench there, really. To be honest with you, the bench is pretty much there. So what I'll do instead is I'll get every player set out, and then you guys in the chat can tell me who I'm swapping. Am I swap? So we'll go with, is Castagna on the bench? Does Castagna stay on the bench?
It's got to be, man. I think, like I said before, I think if he was fully fit and didn't have that injury, he'd be starting.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do too. But unfortunately, he's not. So we go with homegrown talent. We go with Luke Thomas, who's been pretty good. Let's be honest, been pretty good. He's injured, says Messi legend. What? Castagna? No, he'll be on the bench. He'll be on the bench. He'll be on the bench. Trust me. Yep. Okay. Everyone's on the bench there. Nacho's definitely going to be on the bench because he's our only other striker. So he's definitely there. So don't know if we're asking anyone about that. Kenga's under will definitely be there because he's the only other winger that we've really got because Perez is injured. So you have to have a winger on the bench that could replace either Barnes or Brighton if one of them got injured or anything like that. So that's a guaranteed. I think you're going to see Mendy or Hamza or maybe both. What do you think?
I think we'll see both just because of how limited you've got now. Usually you won't really play two players at the same role, but you've not got much choice.
Perez is injured, bacon, peanut butter. Yeah, you know what? That bench looks pretty solid. I'll be quite honest with you. Stud says Under should start ahead of Albrighton. Yeah, but most people said Kevin's going to start. So I think that's pretty much it, mate. That looks kind of good enough to me as a bench for a Premier League side anyway. That's probably about as good as it gets with who's out. You know, if we had Dennis Pratt in, you'd put Dennis Pratt in instead of either... I suppose you'd put him instead of either David Campbell or maybe Amarte, but you need a centre-back. But then you'd have Fofana. You'd have Fofana, Sunchu and Evans. So you'd have one of them on the bench. So you just shift it around, don't you? But, I mean, who do you support, Lee? I'm a Leicester fan. Wait,
where's that? Oh, no, who does your mate support, Lee? I think you're on about me.
Oh, yeah. Winksy's a Man United fan. If you're interested in Man United stuff, we have done a few bits and bobs on here for United because there is a show coming soon. We're going to do Red versus Blue, and we're going to do a combined best of the weekend fixtures, the best 11 of Leicester and Man United combined. We're going to try and bring that to you boys soon, Red versus Blue.
They're both flip-flop teams as well, aren't they? They're both very much up and down. So it's a bit more of a cool way to do it.
And it's just a side hobby for Winksy to do the basically the watch along stuff for Winksy on here. So you boys can still come in and have a chat and stuff with him. So it's going to be quite
good. That's pretty much all it is. I just think it's a nice way to have a chat with everyone, and I think it's a little bit different to what we normally have.
Exactly. And probably take out Fuchs. Brian says probably take out Fuchs for Fofana. No, because Fofana's injured and not back. I've already told you how long it was going to be. I just reread it out. It's 6th of March for Fofana. He's got that thigh injury, so he's out, pal. O'Brien will start against his former club. Yeah, exactly. As well, let's not forget that Mark O'Brien is. By the way, he's still favoured at Villa by the fans. They love Mark O'Brien. I remember
not like Mark O'Brien, can you?
He's a workhorse. He's an engine. He's an absolute engine. He sometimes don't have the best games. Some of his passing can be a bit atrocious and stuff, but he'll always give you energy and coverage on the pitch. Is what you need is coverage.
He plays for the badge, doesn't he? Rather than rather for the money.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely got some defensive attributes over Kenga's Under, who's probably your better skillful player going forwards than Albrighton.
Definitely. I think I don't know what I keep saying this every single show, but I really think Under should get a bit more of a shout. I don't know what's going on, but I think he should have some more of a shout.
Right. I'm going to call it there, though, Winksy. It looks like we're going to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation again, with your usual. Practically, this is the staple 11 almost at the moment. Give or take the odd player that has to be changed because of an injury. This is almost a staple 11 with formation as well. With Thomas and Pereira left and right, Sunchu Evans is centre back, Schmeichel behind them in the sticks, and Ndidi and Tielemans as your CDM plus, I suppose, just centre midfielder. Harvey Barnes, Albrighton, Maddison is your magic number 10, and Mr. Jamie Vardy up top. I think that looks like a strong side to me.
Strong enough side to beat a Villa without Grealish if he doesn't play.
Yep. I'll give you my score prediction tomorrow properly, depending on the side that Villa put out. If they've got Ollie Watkins up front, he is a threat. He's a great player. But I think we can more than handle Villa. We should have got something, I think, against Villa, and somehow we lost 1-0 at the King Power. But the last time we went to Villa Park, we gave them a right good drumming 4-1. So if there's no Grealish, I expect another drumming by the Leicester boys. But thank you, everyone, for joining in. Please click on the link. It will take you to the watch-along for tomorrow. We'll be live from 1:45 5, I think it is, live tomorrow for the watch along. Please click the link and smash the like on the video. The video that it goes to will be the watch along video. Just click it and you'll see it.
I'm posting it in the chat now.
Yeah, smash a like on it. I'll highlight it right now as well. It is pinned as well at the top of the channel. And have a great afternoon and a great evening, boys. And I shall see you all tomorrow for the watch along show. Winksy will be here too, as well as usual. You can follow Winksy at Winksy10 on Twitter, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Lee_Chappy. Thank you, everyone. And by the way, a massive shout out to once again Theo, Mr. Fogden himself, for getting us on the Premier League predictions video and getting some of the TDL boys in the house too. Mad. We've had about 1,000 subs from that video, and we're flying, Winksy. Absolutely flying.
Crazy, man.
Honestly, though, stay safe, everyone out there, please. And I'm just going to keep enjoying bringing the content to you, boys. I know you're all in lockdown. You all need entertaining, and that's what I'm trying to do for you, boys. Tomorrow's watch along, I'll try and be a bit silly as well. You can throw your questions at me. Anything you want to ask, I'll more than happy answer. See you all very, very soon. Take care, boys.